everybody, and welcome to the Alonzo Seyz Show. I'm your host, Alonzo. We have a new show here that I'm presenting to you all that I feel is an alternative to the show that you may watch on the internet or television. The show is about fresh and innovative ideas where people can come and agree to disagree on different subjects, but also trying to come to a common solution to tackle common problems that plague our world today. I came up with this concept a little while back, and I thought it was very important that I present it to the world. I'm looking for foot soldiers that's going to be open-minded and looking at things from different point of views. You know, that you're willing to go from one side of the aisle to another side of the aisle and meet in the middle and have people that you might generally dislike or disagree strongly on something, but you're saying, hey, I'm open to different ideas. From looking on the internet, I noticed that there are individuals, they go on the internet and go to different people's shows just to be negative. All they do is be negative, whether they're talking about what they look like or how they act or how they speak or just negative in general. Those are people I don't want to subscribe to my show. You're non-beneficial to this show. You're non-beneficial to yourself as well as the rest of the world's population. This is for people who are looking to say, hey, I don't want to complain anymore. Because you have people who just complain and point fingers at other people or are very rare looking to be open-minded. They're stuck in their own shell, that all they do is worsen the situation. That's not what this show is about. If you're a person who's negative, prejudiced, racist, self-absorbed, complainer, or a person who just find any situation to sit there and just talk about other individuals or put them down or demean them, please go to another channel. Find another show that will be more than happy to embrace you in that situation. This show isn't about that. This show, as I stated before, is all-inclusive. I don't care what your color is, your sex, religious background, your sexual orientation. None of that matters when it comes to dealing with fundamental problems that we all could invest in that will not only support today, but be influenced for the up-and-coming young kids of tomorrow. You'll have 3 different channels that I'll be breaking my show down in different areas. On my first channel, it'll be Worldview, where we'll talk about issues from the state, local, federal, and international level. And we'll look at each situation and we'll analyze it from everybody's standpoint. And I'd like for you all to get on the internet and give me show ideas or your opinion, and we'll correspond back and forth, you, me, and the rest of the people who I would love to subscribe to my channel. At the end of my Worldview, I'll also have a moment of reflection where for that moment, even if you're angry, you won't need to be a hothead, but you just stop and think and reflect and just look at it from everybody's standpoint. From everybody's standpoint. And see, are you being fair? Are you being partial? Or are you being closed-minded to new and open ideas? That's what my moment of reflection would be, for you just be on an even keel level. Just so you can just see what it's like to be in somebody else's shoes, just for once in that situation. My next channel will be about sports. We'll talk about different sporting issues around the world. I offer my predictions and breakdowns and analysis of different games that has played or is up and coming. So I really look forward to that. I love sports. And then my last one will be based on your money. This is a channel where for once individual will begin to take their money serious, not allow corporate companies and businesses and individuals to lead you when it's your money. Because without your money, there is no business. And we've gotten to the point now where corporations and businesses look at you more as a number than as an individual. And you get lost in the shuffle. And the quickest way for a company to realize that you mean business is when you speak with your wallet. You hit their bottom line and they'll listen to you. The consumer rights needs to be strengthened. You have companies that stampede on that every single day. And you should get to a point where you're mad and you're angry and you want to do something about it. And you want to hold these businesses accountable, even if that means that you walk away from that business. And they don't have your business. They'll come see you then. They'll listen to you. Because most people want to have a voice, to be heard, and their concerns, and not listen to robocalls or customer service representatives who's not interested in that. They're just doing their job. And they're not interested in what you have to say or your concern or your problem. Even though you take them in the same situation, they wouldn't allow anyone to do that to them. Same thing for business. You have a lot of businesses that put in all the filters to make sure you don't rip them off. But on the same token, they will put out barriers to make sure that you don't rip them off, but they'll rip you off until their heart is content. Is that fair? Absolutely not. So I'm looking for foot soldiers who want to join me and subscribe to me. And we'll do this together. Together. I don't want to lead you. I don't want you to lead me. I want to work this together. You're giving me ideas and different approaches and your different stories that I can share with the people here on the internet and the viewers, so that maybe your idea, what happened to you, can help them progress with getting something changed or a better idea. You know, I think that a portion of the world, you're not so much you're ignorant, we're ignorant to the facts. And when you get all the information, then it makes for a better solution, a better outcome. I listen to a lot of the TV pundits on different shows, whether that's Fox or MSNBC, and I realize that a lot of times when they take one side, they just batter the hell out of one side, and it leaves people narrow-minded. They walk away in that situation thinking that they know the whole story when they don't. They're not willing to go and do their own research or learn about that situation still at a stall. Because the way I see it, you know, conservatives, it pretty much stands for people who believe in things stand the way it is. It's comfortable for them. It's comfortable for their mode. You know, as long as it doesn't change around me, then I want to keep it this way. Even that means it infringes on other people's rights and their civil liberties. They're not willing to budge or be open-minded and say, hey, you know what? While I believe in being conservative, I also believe there should be some proposed changes that's going to make it easier. Why it's not going to be a complete change. It's going to be some changes where someone else who's not included in the situation is now inclusive. Same thing for liberals. In a liberal situation, you can't continue to stay at the same route. It's a runaway train, whether it's through spending or thought processes or changing ideas. You have to be open to having control constraint as well. I think conservatives and liberals both have great ideas. You have to meet in the middle. I think at the end of the day, when you hold your congressmen, when you hold them accountable, and not through donations or rhetoric or stalling, while they're not taking care of your issue, they're taking care of themselves. Because if you take a look at most of Congress, most of them make laws for the common people, but they don't follow. So why not hold them accountable? You can go and change a whole lot of rules that's beneficial to you as a congressman, but you can't go in and change it that would be betterment for America and the world as a whole. I love my country. Do you love yours? But I also know, just like this country, which is one of the strongest, great nations in the free world, just like a family, it has social ills. Just like a family who might have problems that they prefer to bury. Why bury them? You bury them, they're going to unearth, and then they're going to come back, and the violence is going to choke you, or it's going to get worse. When you can come up with solutions that will even make a stronger nation even stronger. Now, the way I say it, you're a racist, or you're a sexist, or you're self-absorbed, you're ignorant to the fact and you're not open to new ideas, or you're a religious fanatic who feel like your religion trumps another one, and you're not willing to listen to their side. As I stated before, please go to another station. This station is for people who's open-minded, who's mad as hell and ready to go and make a change. And they're not willing to do it through talking and complaining and do nothing. Because there's plenty of people who complain about everything that you're doing, but look at their resume. They have absolutely nothing of tangible evidence to support that they're doing something to change things. I want you all to join me and subscribe to me. Now, this show is organic and it'll be changing the set, the way I'm going about things as far as like my different topics that I discuss on a daily basis. Those will change as time go along in season 1. But I'm going to need your help. I'll need your feedback. Main thing I need from most of the listeners or people who's subscribing to my channel or watching this is just be open-minded. Just open-minded. Don't point fingers and cloak everyone. Or black people do this. White people do that. Gay people do that. That's unfair. A portion, a group, a sizable of the population, those are more fair assessments of individuals than being cloaked. Just think about it. Anything that you're against, think about how you feel when someone puts you in a position that's unfair to you. Think about that when you're doing it to another individual. I don't demean people. And this show isn't about demeaning people. This show isn't about screaming at people. If you're going to scream, if you're going to argue, demean, put people down, curse people out, call them out of their name, this is not the avenue or the environment for you to be at. Find another one on this internet. They'll be more than happy to have you as one of their subscribers. But you know what? Most of those people, when they walk away, they have nothing resolved. But you walk away from this show, you'll walk away with a resolution mentally, that I'm trying. We're trying. He's trying. We're all trying to include everyone in this discussion. I don't care if you're a Muslim walking down the street, if you're peace-loving, I want you on my show. I don't care if you are a white individual who's not the fondest of people of color. I want you on my show in terms of if you're willing to make a change of forethought, a change of reflection of how you look at them and treat other individuals. If you're rich, if you're poor, if you're middle class, you want to work together, because everybody wants to see everyone on an even keel, happy, providing for their family, loving each individual. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change what the world's like. I'm not going to do it overnight, and nor are you. But if you work together and you hold people accountable in the business world with stronger consumer bill of rights, or other individuals who you hear make offhanded, sleight of hand comments to other individuals that you know is unfair and not right, and you stand by and just watch it, you're just as worse the problem. Now, I'm not asking you to jump in where it's going to be an altercation, because it shouldn't be that. But that person should still be open enough to listen to you when you explain to them that the way that they're going about it is disrespectful to you, them, and the people around you. Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to join me. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. We're going to work together. And I'm going to listen to your ideas, and I'd like for you to listen to mine. Every Thursday at 1 o'clock, my show will be available for you. And you can go on my website, which will be on full display, Twitter, Facebook, and sound off. And at some point, we'll have all kind of different ideas. We have special guests, whether it'll be here live in the studio, or by phone, or by Skype, they'll be here. I want the show to get stronger as it goes along. I cannot do it without you. Don't be afraid. I ask you to give me an opportunity. Just hear me out. Now, for those people who decide when they walk away, well, I'm going to put a nasty comment. I'm going to put a nasty. I'm going to find everything wrong that I can in his introduction and listen to his message. Go ahead. Go ahead. But as you're doing it, leave. Just find another station. But the rest of the people who have other ideas, or who's looking to broaden their horizon and open up their mindset, let's get together. My motto is and will be, let's go get it. If you want information, don't wait on anybody else. Don't wait on news pundits. Don't wait on newspapers. Don't wait on news clippings. Don't wait on internet. You go get it. Let's go get it. If you want your politicians to listen to you, and I don't mean listen to you for your vote, but listen to you with legislation that they can pass and present and introduce that will help you out as the common person. Let's go get it. Let's go get it together. Okay? Let's go get it. It's not hard, because what it's talking about, politicians, businesses, individuals, at the end of the day, your wallet speaks. But being respectful and listening and being open-minded doesn't cost you a red cent. Only thing it can cost you is long-term stability, long-term friendship, long-term understanding of every individual that you might pass. You're not going to get along with everybody, but it's easier when you have a level of understanding and open-mindedness to understand their plight might not be for you, but I respectfully respect them. So ladies and gentlemen, on that note, you all have a great evening. Good night. God bless America and the world as a whole. Thank you. Good night. And I look forward to engaging. To all the great people out there who's looking to subscribe and change the world. One show, one person, 1 minute.